we're level 9,000. We've just been cleared direct to Moses Lake Airport from Seattle Center. I'll be asking Grant County approach to start out with the RNAV Yankee runway 32 right approach, which has LPV.
Cardinal 83XRAV with Bonanza, 3041.
The weather there is good, clear visibility, no clouds.
Cardinal 83XRAV with Bonanza, 3041. Affirmative, 3041, thank you, 83XRAV.
The weather won't be a factor on this approach. We should be able to get this approach that we want.
Bonanza 46 Foxtrot, contact Seattle Center, 132.6. 132.6, 46 Foxtrot. Morning, Seattle Center, Bonanza 1546 Foxtrot, level 9,000.
Bonanza 1546 Foxtrot, Seattle Center, good morning, Ellensburg, altimeter 3039er.
3039er, 46 Foxtrot.
So we'll go ahead and load that approach. RNAV 32 Yankee. We're going to pick Huey. We'll load that. Those fixes match the plate. Here we're cruising at 9,000. We're about 30 miles west of Moses Lake. I'll be getting a handoff here pretty quick to Grant County approach and request the RNAV runway 32 right approach to start. We'll ask for it starting that at the Pewee intersection, which is an initial fix, then we'll fly the procedure. No procedure turn required. 4,000 is the initial altitude on that first leg, then down to 28. Then on at Zavio, which is the final approach fix, down to the LPV minimums of 1367. I've dialed in
13 November Whiskey, thank you, sir.
I've dialed in 1370 as the barrel mins. The missed approach is climb straight ahead to 4,000 to Juckery. This is a long runway at the airport. We've got over 13,000 feet. And approach lights, but we won't need them today. And we have the ATIS and the tower dialed in. Number 2, we'll probably have a fresh ATIS by the time we get there. We have Quebec. Then we'll do the missed approach and come back around for the VOR 32 right approach.
Station ATIS is 119.05.
Out of service. Runway 927 pilot controlled lighting system out of service. Use caution for aircraft debris.
Tower 1546 Foxtrot, contact Grant County approach 126.4. 126.4, 46 Foxtrot. Grant County approach, Bonanza 1546 Foxtrot, level 9,000, information, come back with a couple approach requests. Bonanza 1546 Foxtrot, Grant County approach, information Romeo is now current, say request. So we'd like to start with the RNAV runway 32, Yankee runway 32 right approach starting at Pewee, and then follow that with the VOR 32 right approach, Bonanza 46 Foxtrot. Bonanza 46 Foxtrot, roger that, and you're cleared present position, direct Pewee, maintain 9,000. Direct Pewee, maintain 9,000, 46 Foxtrot.
Little air traffic caravan 109, airborne West Plains, 1.5 miles northeast of the Richmond Airport. Passing 2,000 for 14.5.
Is in use. Notice airman, Moses Lake VOR ground checkpoint.
Bonanza 46 Foxtrot, you can descend at pilot's discretion to maintain 4,000. Pilot's discretion, 4,000, 46 Foxtrot.
Visibility 10, clear below 12,000. Temperature.
Bonanza 46 Foxtrot, for your second approach, the VOR 32 right approach, did you want direct fix for a procedure? Did you want vectors for that?
Oh, we can do direct the fix for the procedure turn, 46 Foxtrot.
Bonanza 46 Foxtrot, climb out instructions after this approach, cleared to Pelly via direct, climb maintain 4,000.
Pelly direct 4,000, 46 Foxtrot.
Back all runway hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have Romeo.
And Bonanza 46 Foxtrot leaving 9,000, descending 4,000.
Station, wind calm.
Copy.
Below 12,000. Temperature 9 or dew point 1, altimeter 3041. Visual approach runway 32 right is in use. Notice airman.
Hey, Grant County Bonanza 46 Foxtrot has information Romeo.
Bonanza 46 Foxtrot, copy, thank you. Cross Pewee at 4,000, cleared GPS Yankee runway 32 right approach.
Cross Pewee 4,000, clear GPS Yankee 32 right approach, Bonanza 46 Foxtrot. then the descent, we got 20 miles to go. Power back a little bit more, get a descent going here. Okay, we've got a new missed approach instructions. We're going to climb to 4,000 and then go direct Pewee, which is on the VOR approach. Okay, fuel will stay on the left tank. Now we're going to switch it over to the right tank. Our strobes beacon are on, landing light is on. We've got the minimums dialed in. Approach is active. We're in terminal mode. And we'll put the tower frequency up here now. Moses Lake in number 1, standby is Ellensburg. On the nav side, we've got Moses Lake down there as well. Power set. We're on the chart. We're leveling 4,000. We're a mile from Pewee. There'll be a turn here to 057 in just a couple of seconds here. There it is. And we stay at 4,000 to the next fix, which is Wicked, which is 8 miles. Power's set. All the gauges are in the green. And we're on the right tank. Then we have 7.6 miles to the final approach fix. Down to 2,800. Next leg. 2 miles. Turn to 327. We're in the turn. 2,800 now. Runway in sight. Seven miles to the final approach fix. LPV's enunciated glide path is active.
Bonanza 46 Foxtrot, contact tower 118.25.
11825, 46 Foxtrot. Grant County Tower, Bonanza 1546 Foxtrot, about 5 miles from Zavio.
The 1546 Foxtrot, Grant County approach, altimeter 3040.
3040, and this is a low approach. We're going back out for the VOR approach.
Roger.
Yeah, mixture's coming rich. We've got about 500 feet to lose here. 3 miles to do it. And approach mode is now armed on the autopilot. We'll be fine. Our descent's going to put us crossing Zavio at above 2,800. Here comes the glide path. Altitude capture. That worked out nicely. We're below gear speed. Here come the wheels. And approach flaps. We're coupled. Wait for the glide slope. The glide slope is captured. Your new altitude will be 4,000 on the miss. Prop coming to 25 for the miss. And we have 3 miles to the runway. About 500 to go.
500.
Little slow. Nope. Put up on minimums. 100 to go. Little bit of wind. Autopilot off. Here's minimums. We're on the go. Tower, Bonanza 46 Foxtrot. Missed approach.
Bonanza 46 Foxtrot, roger. Contact departure.
Take departure 46 Foxtrot. Departure Bonanza 1546 Foxtrot's on the miss. 2000 climbing 4000.
Bonanza 1546 Foxtrot, Grant County departure radar contact. Stay intentions after the VOR 32 right approach.
We'd like to do a stop and go and then pick up our IFR back to Seattle, Boeing Field 46 Foxtrot.
Bonanza 46 Foxtrot, roger that. If you're only doing a stop and go, you can expect your clearance in the downwind with me, and just stand by for that.
Okay, 46 Foxtrot. And approach, do you want a left or right turn on direct Pelly?
Bonanza 46 Foxtrot, your choice, right or left turn.
We'll make a right turn, 46 Foxtrot.
Copy. Bonanza 1546 Foxtrot, advise when you're ready to copy your clearance.
Stand by 146 Foxtrot.
Stationary 36 Mike, do you have the Quincy Airport in sight? I'm going to start losing you that low level.
Okay, yeah, we got it in sight now for 36 Mike. Thanks for the help.
Stationary 36 Mike, no problem. Radar services terminated. Change of advisories approved. And squawk VFR, we'll see it.
Okay, squawk and VFR and advisory frequency for 36 Mike so long.
Okay, our altitude capture, and we're coming back over to the course. And we've got 7 miles to Pelly. We'll bring the power back. Slow down. And fuel will stay on. Then we'll switch it over to the left tank for this one. Fuel flow is stable. The lights are where we want them. Strobe, beacon, and landing light are on. We're stable. Capturing the course. Get our clearance. 46 Foxtrot, ready to copy.
Bonanza 1546 Foxtrot, after your stop and go, you'll be cleared to the Boeing Field Airport as filed. On departure, climb and maintain 10,000. Departure frequency, this frequency. On the go, squawk 4621.
Okay, on the stop and go, cleared to Boeing Field as filed. Climb, maintain 10,000, 10,000, frequency 126.4 and 4621 on the go, 46 Foxtrot.
Bonanza 46 Foxtrot, reback is correct. Bonanza 46 Foxtrot, cross Pelly at 4,000, cleared VOR, runway 32 right approach.
Pelly at 4,000, cleared VOR, 32 right approach, 46 Foxtrot. Going direct Pelly, 4 miles. Okay, we have the VOR dialed in and identified, so we'll be monitoring that. We'll use the GPS for course guidance. And we're going to go ahead and put this in GPS steering mode. So on this approach, we're tracking outbound 325. We'll do a procedure turn after Pelly. And back inbound, remain within 10 miles. Back inbound, we can descend to 2,800 as we're established inbound, then 2,600 as we cross Pelly, then down to 1620, the bends. And that is set. We're turning back to join this course. We're only a mile from Pelly, so we'll get steady and ready to go on that. And the miss, we're going to do a stop and go. But the miss would be a climbing right turn to 4,000 back to the VOR to hold. We're almost at Pelly. Put in 2,800 as our next altitude. And the procedure turn will come up here in a minute. We're in that turn. We'll start our clock. 28 now. We're in the procedure turn. Inbound timing is really not a factor. We're going to the VOR. We're on a 109, 100 heading here. We're tracking about 100. We're going to turn back to 325. We're in the turn. Feet to go. 2600 once we're established inbound. Altitude capture, we'll see if it catches us. Here we go. Leveling. Back to it. Now 2400, 2600. And we have 4 miles to go.
Bonanza 46 Foxtrot, contact tower.
Over to tower 46 Foxtrot. Bonanza 46 Foxtrot on about a 7.5 mile final, 32 right.
Bonanza 46 Foxtrot, Grand Canyon Tower, runway 32 right, clear for the option.
Clear for the option, 32 right, will be stop and go, 46 Foxtrot.
Under winds are now calm.
Thank you, 46 Foxtrot. We're crossing Pelly at 26 and we're going down to 1620. Approach flaps. Slightly offset on this approach, just a little bit. Altitude is set, MDA is set. Comes Pelly. Here coming down. 3 green. Drops at 25. Autopilot coming off. Runway in sight. Continue down to 1620. 200 to go. To go. Okay, there's minimum for continue. Power's coming back. Need bleed off a little bit here. Continue our descent. Props forward, 3 green, mixtures rich, ready to land. Back on the glide path. Full flaps. Okay, we got 10,000 feet of runway remaining.